Welcome back to Bike Beat. The 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 isn't just another addition to the midweight ADV category, it's Honda stepping into a gap that's been waiting to be filled. Positioned right between the entry-level CB500X and the full-size 1100 Africa Twin, this bike aims to deliver real adventure capability in a smaller, lighter, and more approachable package. And the result? It's something genuinely exciting, especially for riders looking for versatility without the heft of a full-size adventure tourer. Let's get into it. The heart of the Africa Twin 650 is a brand new 652 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine. It's liquid-cooled and uses a 270-degree crank, which gives it that signature growl and low-end character similar to a V-twin. Output is solid, around 67 horsepower and 61 newton-meters of torque. That's not numbers that will scare superbikes, but they hit the sweet spot for real-world use. This bike isn't about top speed. It's about usable torque, smooth delivery, and being controllable whether you're navigating city streets or climbing a rocky trail. Power delivery feels linear but meaty. It pulls cleanly from low revs, and there's a satisfying mid-range punch that works brilliantly on both gravel roads and highways. It's the kind of engine that feels alive without being intimidating. Honda's included two transmission options, a standard 6-speed manual and the brand's well-known dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. And I have to say, DCT has come a long way. For those unfamiliar, DCT is a fully automatic gearbox that uses dual clutches to deliver lightning-fast shifts without the need for a clutch lever. You can let it shift automatically or use the thumb paddles on the left bar to shift manually. In the 650, it's refined, responsive, and comes with new logic like corner detection, downhill management, and off-road G-mode, which changes shift patterns for better traction. Whether you're new to riding or just want to simplify things in rough terrain, DCT adds a lot of value. One of the most important aspects of any adventure bike is its chassis. The Africa Twin 650 uses a semi-double cradle steel frame, and the subframe is bolted on, a great detail for riders who plan to travel far and may need field repairs. The suspension is Showa hardware, 43mm forks up front with 210mm of travel, and a ProLink shock in the rear offering 200mm. Both front and rear are fully adjustable for preload, rebound, and compression. It's enough travel to handle rutted trails, river crossings, and washboard roads without beating you up. The suspension setup is plush, but it holds its line in corners, and it doesn't feel overly soft or wallowy even when you pick up the pace. The wheel setup is proper ADV spec. A 21-inch front and an 18-inch rear, both tubeless and spoked. They come wrapped in Dunlop TrailMax mixture tires, which are a good 60/40 tire out of the box. Grippy on pavement, predictable on dirt. And if you're a hardcore off-roader, the wheels will handle more aggressive rubber without a problem. Ground clearance is generous at 250mm, and the bash plate underneath is solid. This thing is built to get dirty. Now, let's talk brakes. Dual 296mm discs up front with 2-piston Nissan calipers, and a 256mm disc out back. Braking performance is strong and predictable, with good bite and modulation. You also get switchable ABS in the rear, so you can disable it for sliding or descending loose surfaces off-road. Up front, ABS is always on for safety, but it's tuned well, not too intrusive. Where Honda really impresses with this model is in the tech. It has a 5-inch full-color TFT displayed bright, clear, and easy to read. You get smartphone connectivity via Bluetooth, so you can access navigation, calls, and music directly through the dash. Ride modes include standard, rain, gravel, and user, with each adjusting throttle response, engine braking, ABS behavior, and traction control. Honda Selectable Torque Control, their version of traction control, is included with 3 levels plus off. And if you're going off-road, turning it off or dialing it down is a must. It's easily done from the handlebar switch. For longer rides, you've got cruise control, available heated grips, and even a quickshifter option on the manual version for smoother, clutchless upshifts. There's also a USB-C port for charging your devices, which, honestly, should be standard on every bike these days. Ergonomics are spot on. The seating position is upright and relaxed. Bars are wide for good leverage, the foot pegs are well placed for both seated and standing riding, and the seat is narrow at the front to help you get your feet down. Seat height is 860 mm in standard trim, but a lower 820 mm option is available. Standing on the pegs off-road feels natural, the tank is narrow, and body movement is unrestricted. You can tell Honda took feedback from real adventure riders. Now on to comfort and practicality. The seat is all-day comfortable. The windscreen is manually adjustable and provides surprisingly good wind protection. With a fuel tank capacity of 18.5 liters and a claimed fuel consumption of around 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers, you're looking at over 400 kilometers of range. That makes this bike perfectly suited for long-distance travel. There's also a rear rack, passenger grab handles, and the pillion seat is wide and well-padded. Honda is also offering 3 accessory packs for those who want to customize their setup. The Touring Pack includes cruise control, heated grips, and hard panniers. The Urban Pack gives you a top box, tank bag, and center stand. And the Rally Pack adds auxiliary lights, a beefier skid plate, and engine guards. There's a lot of flexibility here depending on how you ride. Off-road, the Africa Twin 650 is genuinely capable. Thanks to its manageable weight, just under 200 kilograms fully fueled for the manual version. It doesn't feel like a tank on trails. It's nimble, balanced, and the power delivery is smooth enough for technical terrain. You can drop into a steep climb or descend a rocky chute with confidence. Add in the traction control and the switchable ABS, and it becomes a forgiving platform for riders still learning the ropes of off-road riding. The DCT, in particular, shines here. No need to worry about clutch feathering or stalling, it just goes. Pricing is competitive. The standard manual version starts at $9,999, and the DCT version adds about $800 to that. Accessory packs range from around $600 to $1,200 depending on what you choose. When you compare that to rivals like the Yamaha Tenere 700, KTM 790 Adventure, or Suzuki V-Strom 800D, the Africa Twin 650 slots right in the middle, not the cheapest, but arguably the most well-rounded. The Yamaha T7 is more bare-bones and focused on off-road, but lacks the tech. The KTM is faster, but pricier and more complex. The Suzuki offers a lot of value, but it's heavier. The Honda balances everything: performance, tech, reliability, and price in a package that feels thoughtfully engineered. Ultimately, the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 is more than just a smaller Africa Twin. It's a new benchmark for what a midsize ADV can be. It's approachable for new riders, engaging for veterans, and adaptable enough for almost any kind of journey. Whether you're commuting, crossing borders, or just exploring dirt roads on the weekend, this bike is ready. It's not flashy, and it's not trying to outgun the competition on paper. But what it does deliver is consistency, capability, and confidence, something Honda has always done well. For many riders, especially those looking for a do-it-all machine, this may be the smartest adventure bike on the market right now.